said with the cameras rolling, no disrespect, and it has something to the generation. No disrespect to nobody who's before anybody. This is Dwight Gordon speaking, and not as a council member. This woman has demonstrated to me, I know our good friend Barbara Jordan did some great things. We know what Congresswoman McGreger has done. But when you talk about what she has done for our community, she doesn't get the recognition like others. And I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. And I said at council, I said at a church, we need to be really thankful, Andrew, and you know I'm telling the truth, for what this woman does for us daily. So anybody, and Michael Barry will tell you, I done called him many occasions, telling him, get his ass off of this woman. Because you used her when you needed her. So anybody who speak about Sheila Jackson Lee, the first thing you say, excuse me, her name is Congresswoman. Give her the respect. Secondly, talk about her accomplishments. Okay, because we have a fighter. I worked with her in Washington. I know what she does for our city and for our community, guys. We ain't gonna let nobody put her down. We need another statue right out there of Sheila Jackson Lee.
God is good all of the time. I'm telling you, there are so many names here that I want to call. Let me thank the Master two Masters of Ceremonies and Brother Lark and Brother Barkins collectively. But let me just singularly say something as I make my remarks. I know that we are racing against God's beautiful blessings of rain. I understand that. So let me say this: I would not be anyplace else. I am so proud that as we plant the seeds and stand on the shoulders of all of you, that we gain a young man like Brother Dwight Borkins and his wife that are so committed to this area that we never have to worry about when we're asleep what he is doing. And I was so delighted to see his red Christmas signs that all of us will be able to enjoy as we celebrate at Almeida. But he has a heart. I want to give him an applause for his heart. Can you give him an applause for his heart? I want to acknowledge Brother Lark as well, because when elders plant seeds, if we don't have youngsters, that's what he is, taking over Harris County Council of Organizations and standing tall and telling the story, who do we have? Give him a very big hand. So many elected officials, Representative Ron Reynolds, we thank you. Councilmember Burke, we thank you. We thank Representative Dutton. There may have been others here. We thank Minister Muhammad. We thank the staff of the Black Heritage Society. We want to thank Judge Jefferson. You can always, that's a fight brother on Metro. Let me let you know that that's the man I whisper to, and he says, I got you, I got you, I got you, and it's getting done. And when we said, Brother Duncan Tell, that we couldn't have anything less for you to honor you than to have a plaza, we went to the Secretary of Transportation when you had your dream, because we had to get Washington and the federal government to say federal dollars are to generate economic opportunity and beauty. And what Brother Duncan Tell had was blessed, because I went to the Secretary, I stood with him right out here, and I said, Brother Secretary, together we will tell Metro they've got a key of permission, because we don't want a statue on grass. We want a plaza for you to be reminded. So let me say that I came, first of all, to pay tribute to the Black Heritage Society and the man that seeded the vision that came to give birth to it, who is a civil rights icon in his own right. And the bad news about us in Houston is sometimes we get the label, well, you know, they didn't have a civil rights movement. We were down in, I went off to Georgia, and I was in Alabama, and I was in Mississippi, and I was walking with Dr. King, and so many folks were walking. But that's a little bit of humor. But we did Doris Ellis. So anybody that writes and teaches understands that we had our own trail of heroes. And from the students that marched from Texas Southern University to Weingartens, to Brother Duncan Tell, who still is pretty feisty and was packing then. But we don't want to talk about it, but he was part of the movement, because when his cup runneth over, he was trying to find some way to solve the problem. Brother Lonnie Smith, who in his own right, who did what we did. Brothers who segregated and desegregated, to establish the fact that they had the right to go to the University of Texas, and then the birth of Texas Southern University. Brother Sweat, of course. And then, of course, the names like Moses Leroy and Christy Adair, all of whom, and of course we talked about Reverend Lawson, who actually walked with Dr. Martin Luther King. I don't want to leave any soldiers on the battlefield out, but this monument is a tribute to all of them. And it is a tribute to the history of Duncantel in this community, which I pay tribute to. Ovine, I want to tell you that there will be a place, not that you have carved out and asked for recognition, but it will be a place that you deserve recognition, because now the story will be told. Let me also say that my champion in this Martin Luther King monument was really to be an ongoing tribute to all of those who sacrificed, whether they're in our schools, our houses of worship, in our classrooms. This is a place to honor them. This is a place for you to come and celebrate them. Say you want to celebrate teachers, come bring them out here and have a ceremony here. Young people, come bring them out and have a ceremony here. That is what we want. And so I close by simply saying that I am intimately engaged in Ferguson. We are watching. I did a PSA that hopefully will be airing, because I know the young people here and I know our hearts. I know we stood with Trayvon. I have sat down with Michael Brown's parents. It is a metamorphical change that they are now standing on the grave of their young man, trying to reach us and say that we can't just talk and we can't even just march. But if you want to change the criminal justice system, you got to put on your boxing gloves and get there. You got to do what Johnny Mata has done when they march, when they were in Moody Park and Ovi in the various places. And I see my good brother there, that the dean and president and provost. We got to do what all of them have done. But the reason why I'm here today and why I believe that this is a place of sacredness is that we can come here and protest and petition, but then we can leave to change. This is a place of change. Ferguson is going to require all of us to change. And we have gone through these crises before, from Ida Lee Delaney in Houston. We have gone through this. We've made changes, but we need to know that the world is what needs our change to be able to work on. I'm committed to a reformed criminal justice system, and I stand on these sacred grounds today to be able to say I'm grateful that we have a place in Houston that can spur us on for change. God bless all of you. God bless you. Wonderful place. And for the whole life of the United States of America.
Thank you.
Let me before we get out of here, because we're about 2 minutes, we're out of here. Just a reminder again, because this costs a lot of money. Saturday, December 6th, 2 to 9. Bring your grandkids, bring your kids. It's free of charge. All proceeds are going to my fund to help these seniors in our district with minor home repairs. No red tape, no cost to them. So that's what we're raising money for. But I got that. Y'all just go and have a good time.
And one of our supporters of Mr. Duncantel, and that's the King, both have been a mentor to this man. And have a word to show your appreciation.
Very proud to be here. Yeah, for the entrepreneur for be my mentor and also his brother.
That's the King.
Today is a historical moment. Not only that, let's say, ground for a rally for justice. And I appreciate what Dr. created this platform for all of us.
I want to say one thing before I introduce someone every Wednesday night, starting at 8:30, we have a program now called Up Down Memory Lane.
Right.
It's on Channel 17, from the Access Channel.
Captain Michael Cope. Captain Michael Cope. Last business, y'all. Y'all seen one of these today? We want one of these in your hands. This is a pledge envelope. That $300,000 system to protect the monument, we need your help. Once again, those of you who want one of these cards, raise your hands. Let's get them in your hands. You also will have, even if you don't want one, take one home. And there also will be a place here to check if you want to be one of the memorial pavers programs that Brother Sylvester just spoke about. So please take one, take two, take them to the job, take them everywhere. Be part of the Dr. King Memorial and protect the security of the memorial. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and what's apropos, rabble-rousers, revolution.